This is so intense. I don't know what to say, bro. This is close battle right now. What's up, guys? We're back. Hey, I might as well. Another death battle. Batgirl versus Gwen Stacy. DC versus Marvel. Who's gonna win? I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch it because I don't know Gwen's powers. I don't know Batgirl's powers. So we're gonna learn a few things about each character, and we're going straight to the battle. After we learn a few things, we're gonna choose our victor. Let's go. Hope you guys are having a good day. Good night.
The ladies. So obviously there's a bunch of awesome crime-fighting chicks out there.
Like Barbara Gordon, the DC Comics vigilante known as Batgirl.
And Marvel's Gwen Stacy, the one you know as SpiderGwen. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Let's go.
Barbara Gordon always had a connection to crime fighting. Her father was Gotham City's police commissioner, and she idolized the legendary superhero, Batman.
So she whipped up her own bat costume to crash a police ball. Yeah, she's a rebel, but plot twist, a criminal crashed it first and she wound up saving the day.
This sparked a fire in Barbara, a fire for justice, and a drive to confront crime on her own. With this new mission came another goal, to officially join Batman and Robin
as the next badass crime fighter, Batgirl.
Nice.
You know,
Barbara Gordon.
How come she's called Batgirl when Dick gets to be Robin? Her identity and individuality shouldn't be anchored to the patriarchal idea that women are publicly defined by the men in their life.
Commissioner Gordon's daughter?
Now,
that's fire.
Joining the Bat family wasn't easy. The dynamic duo weren't exactly keen on adding a third wheel.
But Batgal worked hard to prove herself. And she's not just a tough fighter, she's super smart.
With a strong understanding of technology and computer hacking, Batgirl knew she could prove useful to a team that relies on tech.
Nice.
Like, you know, Batman and Robin.
How could the Bat and the Bird say no?
And after settling into the Batcave, she honed her skills by training with the Batman himself.
It says peak human physicality, martial arts, judo, karate, dragon style, kung fu, boxing, stick fighting. Why does that sound like the Hood avatar? Boxing, weaving. Gymnastics, computer hacking, expert detective.
Who's basically the world's greatest ninja times 1,000. Not like she was some rookie before that, though. Her cop dad had her study a bunch of martial arts like judo and karate.
Of course, Batgirl wears her own custom bat suit, lined with Kevlar and filled to the brim with advanced technology.
It's basically a slimmed-down combination of military-grade armor and spy gear that even James Bond would be jealous of. Heck, Batman's version helped him survive this humongous explosion. Look at the size of that thing!
She also added plenty of her own tools to her arsenal for an extra advantage. Everything from a taser to pepper spray, concussion bombs, smoke bombs, and foam bombs that can bind people in place.
What's with all the bombs?
And of course, she's got batarangs. Dummy?
Here I come. I'm just dying to help.
Everyone knows about the basic shuriken the bats are famous for.
Ow.
But Miss Gordon also carries an electric variant.
Huh. Well, that was...
You know, that's very nice of you. That you never appreciate me. You know what? If there was an award for being nice, you wouldn't win it. You three hear me?
Those are awesome. Let me try. Oh, God, why? Anyway, Batgirl's also got guns, but like non-bullet ones. She's got a gun that shoots sleeping gas, a gun that shoots a grappling hook, and a gun that shoots batarangs. Because why would you throw something when you can fire it out of a gun?
She's quick enough to dodge bullet fire and avoid electricity from Livewire.
Who's basically just a scarier version of Blue Jamie Foxx from that one movie about amazing spiders. Also, Batbarb's tough enough to tank a 5-story fall or have a friggin' building explode while she's inside. Damn, girl, you're unstoppable.
That's fire.
Well, until she was shot and paralyzed from the waist down. But even with the loss of her legs, she rallied around her peers and kept fighting the good fight as Oracle.
Remember those computer skills?
That
Well, they
sucks.
sure came in handy here, along with her photographic memory. Plus, she could dodge bullets while in a freaking wheelchair.
That's
Man, I
fire.
bet she'd kick ass at Murder Ball.
Certainly setting her apart from the likes of Batman and Robin. She even learned stick fighting while still paralyzed.
She can beat your ass even while sitting on hers. What can't she do in that wheelchair?
Dang,
Well,
respect.
besides walk.
Not for too long, though. She eventually received neural implants in her brain and spine that let her walk again.
That's fire.
Unfortunately, these devices are vulnerable to short-circuiting and AI hacking,
That
but they're an
sucks.
acceptable risk and have been improved over time to resist such incursions.
Which just makes her that much harder to beat. I mean, she's strong enough to outmuscle a giant mutant shark and suplex a fully grown tiger. Move over, Joe Exotic. Make way for the Tiger Queen.
Thanks to her police father and her experience with the Bat family, Barbara Gordon's become a well-rounded protector of her city.
Crazy to think how far the wannabe sidekick has come. She's really stepped out of Batman's shadow and become her own hero.
Love it.
The goddamn Batgirl.
Okay.
Overstepping yourself a little? Try me.
Okay.
Before Mary Jane, everyone's favorite spider superhero Peter Parker dated a girl named Gwen Stacy.
But then she fell off a bridge and died. The end.
Except that isn't the end. The universe is full of possibilities. What if, in another timeline, that never happened? What if Peter never found that radioactive spider that made him Spider-Man in the first place? What if the superhero was Gwen?
Welcome to Earth 65. This Gwen was a teen kicking back in New York City.
I
She's
never
a drummer
knew-
for her high school
Loki, I never knew Gwen's story, so I love getting educated about her story.
band and the daughter of a police chief.
And she's this world's one and only Spider-Woman.
Though you might know her as SpiderGwen. With her cool powers, she got busy fighting crime. But hey, who can blame her for showing off a bit? She does whatever a spider
Y'all see this one? That's funny.
can.
Though her police father didn't approve, insisting Spider-Woman could use her powers for the good of others. However, her close friend, the non-superpowered Peter of this world, had a different take.
He was getting bullied all the time and idolized Spider-Gwen's power. So of course he figured the only way to stop the bullies was to get powers like hers. Except he accidentally turned himself into a giant monster lizard. Okay.
Whom the young Miss Stacy was forced to subdue. Peter ultimately succumbed to his experiments, dying in her arms. His death turned Spider-Woman into a fugitive on the run, but also inspired her to take her father's advice.
It was time to step up as a superhero. With her spiderific powers, she can crawl on walls and stick to any surface. Imagine, you're sitting on your couch being all that is man, and you look up at your ceiling, and instead of seeing a normal spider, there's a whole-ass woman up there. Yes, please.
Spider-Woman also has the classic spider sense, which constantly scans her surroundings and alerts her to incoming danger.
How many times have we said the word spider so far? We get to 50, do we get a free taco?
Thanks to her spider sense, Gwen's moved fast enough to dodge bullets, lasers, and lightning from Electro.
On his best day, classic Spider-Mans even dodged beams of light, at least for a bit before he got smacked.
She's tough enough to power through point-blank explosions just as well as electrocution. And yes, she has similar powers as other spider people like main universe Peter, who survived a massive explosion that annihilated the top of this skyscraper.
And she's strong enough to punch Rhino through a wall, the guy, not another animal, and lift over 10 tons.
But
The
of course,
fact
to
that he
truly
had to
fit
say
the role
that.
of Spider-Woman, she needed one last thing. Thanks to Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, Gwen received her very own web shooters.
Why do these people keep using sticky stuff that just gets everywhere? Kinda gross.
The web fluid isn't just sticky, but incredibly strong.
Hey!
The tensile strength of regular spider silk can reportedly reach up to 178 kilograms per square millimeters in
He's
a
just making it
cross-section.
bigger?
Scaled up to a human-sized web, it would be nearly as strong as steel.
Oh, come on, Wiz, this is a new shirt.
But it can't be. It already has beer stains all over it.
That's just my style. Like all those girls that just cut a bunch of holes in their jeans and ruin them.
Even with those similar powers, Gwen's not your average spider hero. She's made a habit of traveling throughout the multiverse.
And she lost her powers permanently. They were stolen by Cindy Moon because she's the worst. Gwen could briefly restore her powers with these isotope things, but she didn't really have a good solution until she found Venom. No, really, Venom. You know, the scary alien sludge monster guy that eats brains?
Despite it being, well, Venom, Gwen took the symbiote for herself. Formed into her new suit, her powers were fully restored.
Oh yes, she's back.
That's fire.
Back.
I should note this version of Venom is a bit different from the one you're most familiar with. It was lab-created and not nearly as potent or powerful.
It can form talons, camouflage her, and do some limited shape-shifting, but Gwen won't be reforming from a puddle of goo or anything crazy like that. Also, she can create even more spiders?
That's
Who the hell
sick.
came up with that? I guess the only problem is the symbiote's weak to loud sounds and fire. It's basically scared of a metal concert.
Ironic, considering its preferred look. But
That's
it's
so
still Venom,
sick.
and its violent nature tore Gwen apart. Eventually, she wound up unmasked and indicted.
What do you mean unmasked? Her name's SpiderGwen. Everyone should have figured that out.
Have you been paying attention?
Yes, whiz. Badass spider chick kicked lots of ass.
After serving her time and even gaining control of the symbiote, shifting it into her more iconic getup, Gwen took a trip to the mainline 616
Golly,
Earth.
look at her defeats. Way more than Batgirl.
Basically, she got about as popular as Spider-Man, and they wanted to jam her in the universe.
There, she regained her secret identity. But since there were a few other Spider-Women running around, she took on a new moniker, Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider! That's right, this chick's too good to protect one world, she's got two. It's awesome to see how far she's come from teenage show-off to guardian of the multiverse.
That's why I work alone. I need.
Okay.
All right, the
Who y'all
combatants
got?
are
Who
set.
y'all got?
We've run the data through all possibilities.
Yeesh, bro, I
But all
don't
these
know.
gals have survived some close
I
shaves
don't
in
know.
the past.
I don't know. Because Batgirl is super smart. And Spider-Gwen has weaknesses. It depends what they use. If they use all the powers combined for her, then she might win. But Batgirl, to be fighting in a wheelchair, bro. Batgirl. Spider-Gwen. Ghost Spider. Batgirl. Everyone I pick loses. Everyone I choose loses. My instinct is Batgirl. But for some reason, I feel like Spider-Gwen or Ghost Spider would win. Ew, I don't know. Okay, Spider-Gwen. Let's go.
You too can get a close shave with Harry's.
Please do Hulk versus Broly. We just seen that one too. That's crazy. Okay, they going ham on these graphics though. It look like Injustice.
Stupid thing. I said take me to Miles, not this.
Seems like you're the stupid one for dropping by unannounced.
Don't you treat your guests well.
What is a big penny doing in?
Taken, Dracula. I'll get out of your hair. See ya.
Sheesh. Dang, they moving quick. She can survive that. Sheesh.
End of the road, loser. I'll find you. You're on my turf.
Too late. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
This is so intense. I don't know what to say, bro. This is close battle right now. This is a close battle.
Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. Come on. Come on.
Dodged. Forget. Ooh, look at the cakes.
Shoot. Ha. Ha. You haven't won yet.
Oh, desperate now. Like she knows all your moves before they come. Uppercut. Kid. Sheesh.
Now I have.
SpiderGwen. Okay, we need an
Looks
explanation.
Like Batgirl's turned into Splat Girl.
Finally, I
Batgirl
got
wielded an
one.
impressive arsenal with plenty of
Oh, I
tools
did get
suited to
another
combat
one.
Gwen's
Broly.
abilities. Not to mention, Gwen was no match for her stellar intelligence.
Which made this pretty close.
It
There
did.
are plenty of versions of this fight where
Got
Batgirl
nervous.
could take down the symbiote with sound and fire.
Yeah.
But even with such weaknesses, the Ghost Spider held enough of her own advantages to take the win more times than not.
So while Batgirl's training was certainly better, the spider sense is just super broken.
Yeah,
Gwen
it
and
is.
other Spideys have held up against martial arts masters like Captain America, who is definitely on par with super ninjas like Batman.
Not to mention, Gwen was clearly stronger than Barbara. Plus, Spider-Man survived that skyscraper bomb with the same powers, which Batgirl definitely wouldn't walk away from.
It was way bigger than the building blast that Batgirl barely survived. Hell, Batman's biggest explosion survival feat doesn't even match it. Listen, I know explosions, and by measuring the size of this blast, I can tell it's equal to about 60 tons of TNT. But applying the same math stuff to Spider-Man's, it's more than double that.
To be frank, Batgirl had the tools she needed to take down Spider-Woman. Gwen was simply stronger, faster, tougher, and made good use of the spider sense, making it extremely difficult for Barbara to land a decisive hit before taking one herself.
It seems batty,
I
but
like that
Batgirl
slow motion
was
part.
overwhelmed by Spider-Gwen spinning this one in her favor. Jesus webbed.
The winner is Spider-Gwen.
Jesus webbed.
The winner.
I got the W on this one, guys, just to make up from the last one. I picked Miles because, you know, I like Miles. Look at this. Look, I like Miles. I like Miles, man. I like Miles. I don't even know if I can focus in on this. Can't even see it, but you see that it's Miles. Or Miles. But anyways, guys, hope you guys are having a good day, good night. If you're new watching us now, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to comment down below. What team are you? Batgirl or Gwen Stacy? This was a very even match. If Batgirl would have made the decisions way more quicker, she could have won for sure. But Gwen Stacy and the spider senses are OP, of course. Not for Miles, unfortunately, because, you know, Static is the OG GOAT. Gwen is the winner of this one, so I didn't take it L, so let's go. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next this video. I'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a good day, good night. Stay beautiful, stay blessed as always. See you guys.
Nate, go yard.